smack that towards Trennan. Comes back to Hughes now. Hughes has room. Slaggert falls down. Hughes shot. Saved by Knight. Snares that out of midair. Cut up playing with Quinn Hughes. Turnover. Hartman, one-touch pass. Shot saved by Knight. Hard slap shot from Zuccarello. Here's Faber now, out there with Brodin. Shot high and wide. Brodin with a hard pinch down the wall, battling with Burakovsky. Left Shanoff will throw it to the other side, but Faber read that play nice. No, rim it around to Brodin, his partner. Wild changing, one-timer. Blocker save that echoed throughout the arena here by Spencer Knight.
Similar start to the other night, what we saw in Chicago, where it was all Wild in that first period, especially early, and they allowed Chicago to come back in the second and, of course, eventually tie that game late and push it to overtime. And then it was all the Wild in overtime. I don't even think Chicago got out of their zone.
It's been all Wild so far here. No shots on goal yet for Chicago. Most of the play. Shot deflects wide. Lardis took it off the draw. Kaiser, bad angle shot. Ball stepped off the post to make the play. There's Bobby Brink. Minnetonka, Minnesota won a national championship at Denver. Slaggert taken away by his teammate Kaiser, who goes around Sturm. Just onside, very close. Rinzel, the defenseman, is looking down the right wing side, streaking down there. Green can't get it to Rinzel, and Sturm throws it across to Trennan. Watched by Vlasic. Two big men. Here's Trennan to the net. Backhander deflects off of Knight, who was there. Haight to Sturm. Tries to chip it back. He does to Spurgeon. Hughes retreats in defensive mode just in case Spurgeon had trouble with that. Chicago will change. Haight, beautiful move in the neutral zone around Donato. Looking for his first point. Kick saved by Knight. Hughes chops it towards the net. Try to go short side shelf, but missed.
Nice hustle back by Zuccarello. That puck went off his skate. He was unable to handle that Tarasenko pass. It goes the other way quickly, and I think he's fit in perfectly. A right-handed centerman. I know everyone wanted the bigger name in Vincent Trocheck, but this is a big guy that can help your bottom six.
Timer, he went to Nazar, shot it wide. Bertuzzi retrieves and goes to Bedard. Bertuzzi lives right around the blue paint, right around the net. Bedard fires!
You know, he's looking past the entire way. Watch, he continues to stick handle, and eventually he's going to look far post to Bertuzzi, and then he just rips this one. And I think that hits the very top of the crossbar.
I think it did too. Make Chicago bring it in. Nazar drops it for Bedard. He's in. Stick handling. Through. Shot. Saved by Ballstead.
Left-handed, and here's another shot by Bedard. And, you know, this save is huge, and he's trying to push this out as well.
Wild are one of three teams not to be shut out this year. Also the Kings and the Bruins. And here come the Hawks. Mangiapane looking. Shot in front. Score! 1-0.
You know, it's interesting, a lost offensive zone face-off, and it leads to this rush chance for Chicago. And Brodin, you can see, just falls at the top there. He's trying to negate this pass Faber is going across. And it's just a perfect play by Mangiapane. And Hartman, who'd lost that face-off, did the work to get back into this play, just unable to get the stick of Mikheyev.
Mikheyev has 99 career. Scoring has been an issue this year for Chicago. 29th in goals per game. Nazar chips it. Saved by Wallstedt. Nazar spins away from Tarasenko. 91 and 91. Zuccarello has space. Zuccarello backhand saved by Knight. Nazar, the 22-year-old, beautiful skater. A long drop to Bedard with momentum. Bedard through the defense. Shot saved by Wallstedt.
To see what I was just talking about as he comes up through the back, a nice little back pass from Nazar, and then he just finds
Rinzel with the reverse hit on Haight. Faber keeps it in. Faber attacks. Faber to the net. Backhand saved by Knight.
Chance for the Wild, but Brock Faber, much like Quinn Hughes, driving the middle of the offensive zone, and this bouncing puck unable.
Quickly off the bench is Foligno. Hesitates on Teravainen. Here comes Nick Foligno. Pass shot saved by Knight. Still has it. Took a lap. Oh, he turns it over. Bedard's got a chance. Here comes Connor Bedard. with Johansson on his heel. Backhand score! What a beauty for Connor Bedard. And he gives Chicago a 2-0 lead with his 28th goal of the year.
And interacting with the crowd, a little fist pumps for some Chicago fans, and he just stays in the middle of the ice in the play and forces the turnover from Johansson and shields him off as he's coming in the back check. Just good patience, stays in the middle, looks at the option is Hughes. That's his guy. He knows he has to negate this pass, and then just gets it to the backhand and elevates blocker side on Wallstedt, and a little celebration with the crowd and the local guy wearing a Chicago Blackhawks jersey.
Zuccarello. Hughes goes to the net. Zuccarello rips it. Tarasenko fires off the mask. 2-0 Chicago. Mikheyev and Bedard. 1 goal in each period. Sturm back on the ice. Shot! Boo-boo, all better.
And what an opportunity where you need a goal. You can't find offense from your big guys, and you get your fourth line, and it goes off the stick of the Chicago Blackhawks player in green. But it's a good breakout from the D zone, speed through the neutral zone. And this just catches Spencer Knight. He's not in the butterfly. He's not really in a VH position, and it just goes 5-hole on him as it goes off green.
47th overall in 2022, the 21-year-old. He'll turn 22 April the 4th. Here come the Wild now, trying to get another one. Johansson throws it on the net, and here goes some Knight. And Mangiapane push Foligno, and then everybody's back.
Yeah, and Foligno does a nice job. Doesn't hit Knight or anything like that.
But Wild just not sharp tonight offensively yet. Here's Hartman now. Plenty of room for the Wild. Here's Hughes. Boldy walks in. Shot off the post!
And here's the post, and just listen. And Spencer Knight didn't even move. He didn't see it. He was being screened there by Hartman.
Boldy has it. 15 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Quickly back to Boldy. Shot to the net, redirected, and whacked out of there nicely by Kreve. 5 seconds left. Quick re-entry by Minnesota. They'll have one more chance for a setup. Across, shot off the post again!
Is here in the second period. Tarasenko with a post at one end.
Boldy looking out of the box to Green. He's going to break in and try to make it 3-1. No! Wallstedt the save.
At the other end, the score is 2-1 Chicago.
Spurgeon out there with Hughes. Hughes loses control. Teravainen, here's Bertuzzi. Can he make it? In alone! Tyler Bertuzzi off the crossbar!
And how about Wallstedt? I mean, a breakaway save on Green to keep his team out, and then he gets help from his post on this one, but he'll take credit for that, saying, hey, that was a save, and he keeps his team in it. He might have got a little piece of that with his glove, too, and Bertuzzi just knows he could have an opportunity to really put this game away.
Exactly.
Of course, blaming his stick, you know.
That's the second slashing penalty that Donato has drawn tonight with a little hand wiggle. Here's Bedard with room. Bedard across. Shot high into the neck area, upper chest area.
I didn't know where it was.
Yeah, right.
And Bedard just trying to go short side here, and look at the patience of Wallstedt. He goes down, but he keeps his head up high there. But you see the room, and it gets caught up.
Here's Bedard winding up, taking the long drop pass from Nazar. Bedard knocked down across Bertuzzi. What a save by Wallstedt. Ripped in by Johansson. The Wild got to go to work. Vlasic has room. Stolen shot. Saved by Knight. It's loose. Side of the net. Still loose.
Here's the latest Minnesota Wild chance. Is Vlasic's unable to get the puck out here. A good job on the forecheck, and they just keep whacking away.
Wild trying to tie. Boldy one-handed. Simon Hartman trying to get it to Hughes. Hughes rips it around. Redirected save. Trey, where is it? The official says no. The clock is at 0.